You know the craziest thing about Ansu Fati as well? He was literally 17 years old and 40 days. So he was only a month into his 17th birthday. This kid was basically 16. If you guys are interested in FIFA Ultimate Team coins, Rocket League credits, or even NBA 2K MT coins, make sure you check out yoad.com, link in description, and use my code GONTH for a discount. Yes, today we're going to be taking a look at some of the youngest players to ever score in the Champions League. We're talking 17 and 18 year olds. Do you know what I was doing at 18? I was still playing Modern Warfare 2. Oh my God! Oh! This dude's scoring Champions League hat-tricks. 5,000 likes on today's video will win you a black PlayStation 5. Have a look at that. I know for a fact you've never seen one of these before, so drop a like on today's video. Let's go. And today we're going to start off with Bayern Munich's secret weapon, this 17-year-old, second youngest ever player in the Champions League to score a goal. And EA haven't even added into the database yet. I give up. Honestly, I can't be asked. I give up. Yes, this kid popped up in the Champions League last night against Lazio and scored, making him the second youngest player of all time. Like, what's that? That's an incredible record to hold. England, I'm telling you, this kid, he was born in Germany and moved to England. So you want to hope he doesn't choose Germany, because this kid could be the next best thing that ever happened to England. So snap him up now. Next up, we got Ansu Fati, officially the youngest player ever to score in Champions League history. You go back to whenever, you will not find a younger player than Ansu. This guy, he's going to be a problem. I think we all know it. You know the craziest thing about Ansu Fati as well? He was literally 17 years old and 40 days. So he was only a month into his 17th birthday. This kid was basically 16. I'm going to throw it out there. Popping up and scoring the winner against Inter Milan. I mean, he ain't playing no games. It's not like he scored some dead little goal early in the group stages. This guy popped up against one of the rivals of the group stages, Inter Milan and Barcelona at the time, and won the game to take him top of the table. That is a special talent you're looking at right there. And Ansu Fati, trust me, when you're seeing 2002 as his date of birth, he's too young for you, bro. And in third place, and a very worthy position to finish, you know, Kovetich popping up, still 17 years of age, is Mateo Kovetich. Now, this is the problem with this one. Mateo Kovetich did pop up, and yes, okay, did score at the age of 17, making him the third youngest player to ever score in the Champions League. But his team lost 7-1. Yeah, that's right, Kovetich scored the only goal for his team to make him break records as one of the youngest players in the Champions League ever. But he was on the losing end of a battering, so it's kind of like it doesn't even count. And I'm also going to throw it in there, it was a dirty rebound as well. But take nothing away from Kovetich, that record's there forever. In fourth place, we've got my homeboy, yeah? This is my doggy, this is my player, Cess Fabregas. Broke my heart when he left Arsenal, one of the greatest Arsenal players of all time. Brought a dimension to Arsenal we've never seen since Fabregas, and popped up as the fourth youngest player to ever score in the Champions League. Arsene Wenger was a genius. He just knew special young talents. In a 5-1 win against Rosenborg in 2004, Cess Fabregas at the age of 17 years, and he was nearly 18, so he was 218 days into his 17th birthday, officially made himself the fourth youngest player to ever score in the Champions League. Something to be proud of. In fifth place, we've got the forgotten, one of the most forgotten players of all time, Bojan. Where on earth did Bojan go? Bojan was the next Messi. Bojan was the next, I don't know. Who else is Messi? Bojan was just the next Messi, and it just didn't happen. If you were thinking of youngsters at the time, it was Neymar, it was Bojan. In fact, Bojan was ahead. Bojan was even up there, like I say, he was ahead with Messi. I just don't know where it went so wrong. One of the youngest players to ever score in the Champions League as well. One of Barcelona's golden boys. I think he'd even scored a hat-trick at Barcelona at the age of like something 18 or something stupid. And then it just never happened. Bojan disappeared. In a 1-0 win against Schalke in, let me have a look at this, 2008, Bojan made himself the fifth youngest player to ever score in the Champions League, and then disappeared. Bojan, I mean, who is he? Impact Montreal, that doesn't even count, it's Major League Soccer. In 6th place, we have Brill and Bolo. Now, I need you lot to understand how hard it is to find clips, Champions League goals, when you're going back 10 years ago, even 6, 7 years ago. It's not easy. So I've just about managed to scrape clips together, so please appreciate the quality ain't always going to be the best when you're looking at Champions League first ever goals. This kid popped up at the age of 17 years, 263 days old, and scored in a 4-0 win. So, you know, not bad. You know, and nobody is that bad compared to Kovetich. Everyone who scored and broke the record actually was on the winning team that day. Bar Kovetich. A lovely little goal to put himself in the history books, and Brill and Bolo, you know, looks like he could be a bit of a talent. Still young, still hungry, and getting decent. Next up is the one and only Aaron Ramsey. Yeah, that's 2 Arsenal players in the record books in the Champions League to become in the top 10 youngest ever players to score in the Champions League. You've got to respect Arsene Wenger and his vision, how he understood players. Can't take that away from him. Aaron Ramsey popping up in literally the last month of his 17th birthday in a 5-2 win against Fenerbahce 2008. His first ever Champions League goal, making him the youngest, one of the youngest English Premier League players to ever score in the Champions League. It's such a good record. And the funniest thing is, the only 2, or maybe 3 you could say, Premier League players, 2 of them play for Arsenal. Last year we also saw a new young Barcelona talent pop through. Yeah, one of the youngest players ever to score in the Champions League popped up. And it was a decent little goal as well. Barcelona winning 5-2 once again. And there's been a lot of hype around this guy, man. Especially as soon as you pop up and you score in the Champions League, there's hype around you, especially when you do it at the age of 17. So it's going to be interesting to see what we see from Pedri this year. Next year, if he stays at Barcelona, if he goes on and continues to smash the history books, be interested. But yeah, Pedri making his way into the history books, 17 years old, and wait there, 330 days. So this kid was literally 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away from becoming 18. Let me just remind you, once again, Arsenal have another youngster in the history books. Oxlade-Chamberlain, also in at like number 8, youngest players to ever score in the Champions League, was an Arsenal player, 18 years old and 1 month, literally just turned 18, and he's already scored his first Champions League goal. It breaks my heart that we just don't have these sort of players coming through anymore, but it's crazy. Like, we have got, that's the 3rd or maybe 4th, I think it's the 3rd player we've got in the top 10 in the history books of all-time youngest Champions League goal scorers. And you tell me Arsene Wenger doesn't deserve a big pat on the back for that? That ain't luck. Oxlade-Chamberlain was a great Arsenal player. We did miss him, but just like everyone else, they leave. We then also have Killian and Bappe. I mean, how could I ever miss Killian and Bappe? This kid was scoring goals at the age of 16 and 17. It was ridiculous at Monaco. But in the Champions League, he actually scored his first goal at the age of 18 years old, 2 months and 1 day. So only just turned 18 and scored it against Man City. Unfortunately, they did go on to lose 5-3, so it kinda, it's one of those ones where you don't really want to go around boasting, considering you just lost. It's nothing really to be proud about. You scored, but you lost. You get what I mean? And last but not least, I've included Rodrigo. Now, this kid isn't in the record books, actually. He was 18 years of age when he scored in the Champions League, but he wasn't actually one of the youngest. There was a lot of other players above him. However, this is officially the youngest player to ever score a Champions League hat-trick. And not only a Champions League hat-trick, this kid scored with his left foot, his right foot, and his head in the Bernabeu in front of everyone. You know how ruthless Real Madrid fans are as well. Making him already a Real Madrid legend, and his date of birth is 2001. Rodrigo, I'm going to take my hat off for you, even though my hair is disgusting. That is a record to be proud of. Everyone in this team, that's something to be proud of. Imagine hitting the history books at 17 years of age.